Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás más o menos? ¿Estás mal? ¿Estás cansado o cansada? Remember, if you're a guy, you're going to say cansado. If you're a gal, you're going to say cansada. Or estás enojado or enojada. O tienes hambre. Yo estoy cansado. Necesito mi café. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? ¿Hace buen tiempo? ¿Hace mal tiempo? ¿O hace frío? Hoy hace un poco frío. These are the words that we're going to be working with today in our story. So if you haven't, go ahead and practice them. And here, wrong one, up here. So then here, there's a link to a Quizlet for you. So again, we're working with these four verbs again. So we have I, es, está, and tiene. So then we're adding another emotion, triste. ¿Estás triste hoy? Espero que no. I hope not. Son. So son comes from the same verb family as es, and so it has the same illustration. The grandmother who is, or a woman who is a grandmother who is fat and who is old. So son, so it's not sun, it's son. So it's not the thing in the sky, but it means they are. Then we have amigos, and then we have espina. So you can see that there are a bunch of espinas on this plant. So the little thorns. And then dia, see the circle of the day, dia. And then saca means to take, means takes out or removes. So the boy's taking out the garbage. Bien. So nuestro objetivo de aprendizaje es I can identify the topic of a story and some isolated facts. Today, nuestro cuento se llama, I'm about ready to say it in English, Androcles, or Androcles in Spanish, y el león, parte uno. So, el cuento es sobre un león. So, león is a lion. So, to get us started thinking about what the story is going to be about, what is one thing that you're grateful for and why? So again, you're going to write that here in this box down here. So, for example, you could say something like me, Señor Hopkins está agradecido por su familia, for his family. So my family's a little bit bigger. I'd have at least two more little kids there, and then I have my in-laws living with us. So we're a family of 8. And estoy muy agradecido por mi familia. So I'm very grateful for my family. So what's one thing that you're grateful for? And why are you grateful for that? I'm grateful for my family because they are what supports me in my through the tough times, and they love me for who I am and all the quirky things about me, and so I'm grateful for that. So what in the story, we're going to look and see what is the lion grateful for. So that's what we're going to be looking for in the story. Empezamos. Hay un niño. El niño está en Roma. So está en Roma. So this would be a good time to talk about what you're going to be doing. So here again, you're going to be writing any words that you recognize. What's the theme of the story? What's it about? The tema. Who are the characters? We've already introduced one character. The escenario, and we're just mentioning where the story is taking place. And then what's the problem? El problema in la solución. What's the solution or resolution to the problem? So here's where we have el escenario. El niño está en Roma. El niño se llama Androcles. El niño se llama Androcles. Androcles es esclavo. Es esclavo. Qué pena. How sad. Androcles está muy triste. Está triste. Un día, Androcles escapa. Ahora, Androcles está contenta. Está contenta. Contento. Not contenta. Contento. Androcles está en un bosque. El escenario has changed. Androcles está en un bosque. Hay un problema. Hay un león en el bosque también. Hay un león en el bosque también. Androcles tiene miedo del león. Androcles tiene miedo del león. Pero el león no tiene hambre. No tiene hambre. El león está triste. El león está triste. I wonder why. ¿Qué pasa? What's happening? El león tiene una espina en su pata. So, tiene una espina en su pata. En su pata. Ay, ay, ay. Qué dolor. What a pain. Qué dolor. Androcles saca la espina. So, Androcles saca la espina. El león está agradecido. El león está agradecido. Está agradecido porque because Androcles ha sacado la espina. Ahora Androcles y el león son amigos. Ah, son amigos. Ahora Androcles y el león son amigos. Yay! Continuará. Pom, pom, pom. So that means to be continued. Continuará. Pom, 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 pom. So, pensemos. Before we pensemos, before we pensar, go ahead and take a couple moments and fill out the graphic organizer. So what are some words that you recognized in the story? What's the story about? A tema. Who are the personajes in the story? So we have two personajes. Who are they? And el escenario. Where's the story take place? ¿Qué es el problema? And then, ¿qué es la solución? How is the story resolved? So fill that out. Muy bien. So what is the lion grateful for? So what happened in the story that made the lion grateful? So you're going to write that up here. It doesn't give the highlighter like I want. But anyway, up here in this corner. And then, ¿qué pasará a Androcles y el león? ¿Qué pasará a Androcles y el león? So what do you think? So this is a thinking question. There's no right or wrong answer. So, ¿qué pasará a Androcles y el león? So we're going to think and speculate about what will happen. Tomorrow, we will find out what happens in the rest of the story. All right, so ¿qué aprendieron hoy? I simplified this a little bit to make it more understandable, but ¿qué aprendieron hoy? And you're going to come here and you're going to write one thing or one word or phrase that you learned today. ¿Cuán bien comprendieron el cuento de hoy? ¿Cuán bien comprendieron el cuento de hoy? 1, no comprendí nada. So that's 1. O 5, now I can use a hand instead of 2 hands. 1 hand. 5, yo comprendí todo. Comprendí todo. And you're gonna write that here. So, and then if you have any comments or questions for me, you can type those here. Awesome. Buen trabajo. Hasta luego.